It was actually making of the Foghat City album was an absolute gas. It was terrific. In fact, I remember when the first time we went up there, it was the first time that Foghat had actually really decided to take some time off and spend some time making a record.
In a studio and just stay there and not go anywhere.
I think you and I drove up there, we rented a station wagon, where you put a guitar and a bass, and I brought some drums up in there.
You are right.
And we drove up to Sharon, Vermont, Sun Treader Studios, on top of a mountain, up this little dirt track. We got up there, and Nick went up in the studio, and I was downstairs, put some drums up, and it was that was it. You recorded some drums, and I think then you played some bass or something down there.
Yeah, we just wanted to sort of test the room out. Now I'm going to stop talking like this because I'm going to mess it up. I've got a reputation to protect. When I want to speak like, you know, someone from where he's from, I can do it well, but not when I'm, you know, not.
He's an actor, by the way.
Well, I've been playing so many Australians lately, you know, I'll slip into that, and it's, you know, you don't want to have that.
Excuse me?
Yeah, right.
I'm running out of bugs.
Right, pal, no, Australians don't play bass, mate. Okay. And yeah, he's right. We went up to sort of test this room out, because this was before the era of, you know, I have a studio in the country that you can live in for $3,000 a day. These two folks, John and Jerry Bergstrom from Ohio, had come out there, and they had this outlandish idea to put a studio in the middle of nowhere in Vermont. So we went up there to just ring the room out. I said, Roger, go bang, bang, bang.
So I went bang, bang, bang. Nick said, whoa, that's good.
Yeah, I put some mics up on the ceiling, and bang, bang, bang. You know, I said, oh, we could work here. So we brought the lads up, and no, we cut 3 songs first, didn't we?
Yeah.
We cut 3 songs. We cut
Save Your Lovin'?
Save Your Lovin', Going to the Mardi Gras, which has never been released.
Right.
Or has it been?
No, it hasn't. I think it might have got lost. Now, can I just interject? Going to the Mardi Gras, very interesting. Dave, Lonesome Dave, God bless him, loved sax. Yeah. Now, he'd been carrying this alto or tenor around with him.
Wasn't it a soprano? Or was it
a soprano?
It was
Maybe
a soprano.
I
think so.
But he liked the, anyway, he'd been carrying it around and practicing and at hotels, and like, because he loved sax players, because they're so cool, you know, they sounded, you know, very cool. And he gradually sort of got reasonably proficient on it after about 3 years of driving everybody nuts. Didn't really bother me because I'm deaf anyway. But Nick's in there and he hears Dave playing and says, huh, hold on a second. I believe then you nipped out into town, didn't you, to buy a...
I think did I go buy a clarinet?
I think so.
Because
it was a...
I bought a clarinet.
Clarinet?
Yeah.
He went out and bought a clarinet.
Yeah.
So Nick comes back with the clarinet. One of the reasons I hate him, he picks up the clarinet and starts playing it. He's never had one before, have you?
I think I'd borrowed people's and messed around. You know, it's no big deal because I didn't play it.
So anyway, we're doing this encore and Going to the Mardi Gras. I think it got lost somewhere. But there's Nick and Dave, the new Foghat horn section. And it was really cool. It was a lot of fun.
Be honest. Were you worried? Were you worried that I was stealing the soul of Foghat and putting you into a bunch of poncy jazz musicians?
No. It was great. It was a lot. It was fun. We always had a blast. I mean, we'd work at it, but Nick invariably made it a lot of fun, like recording anything that we could shake, rattle, and roll. Nick would find stuff.
Don't forget break.
Yeah. And what?
Break. Many times during the course of a record, if things started to slow down and we got a bit frustrated, I'd say, let's break something.
Let's break some stuff.
What was that movie? There was a movie about World War II kids. They go, let's go smash things up. So that was kind of like me. Guys, let's go break something.
And actually, during the recording of the Foghat City album, I remember we...
crashed the car, didn't we?
Yeah, crashed the car on, what was that song now called?
Drive Me Home.
Drive Me Home.
Yeah.
Drive Me Home.
The day before, you could just sort of pull up samples and stuff. So we said, let's have a car driving recklessly around a parking lot and smashing into things. So we went and bought a car.
Fiat 124. Fiat 124.
Well, that's about all they're good for, aren't they? Don't sue us, Fiat.
They were.
Fix it again, Tony. That's what they're standing for.
So, Nick, apparently I was designated driver.
Always, yeah.
Always. Nick then the road up to Sun Treader Studios was a dirt track going through the woods. It's quite steep like this. Yeah. So Nick then decides to put microphones at various...
all over the place, yeah.
All over the place down the hill with things for us to bash. Did we hit like garbage cans or trees?
No,
or
I think that one you were just driving around smashing into things.
Okay.
It's a kind, they make TV shows about this crap now. Back then, No,
We
we
had
were
to-
there first.
We were there first.
So
yeah.
on the record, though, you can hear, and during the break,
Drive
Roger
me home.
smashing a Fiat into
Trees.
maybe other cars. I don't remember, but we definitely we trashed a car. But I remember one time we doubled your backbeat. I think it was on another record. We had some old guitar laying around that nobody could tune. It was a piece of crap. I said, let's break something. You. Come here. You, guitar.
Yeah.
Boom! So by the time the song was over, we had backbeaten this thing to death. And more than once. It's not that we're destructive. It's just
No.
we feel that things need to be cleaned out.
Well, you
every now
know,
and again.
sometimes, like getting your aggro out.
You can, and you're
aggro out.
recycling. You're
Yeah.
taking matter and turning it into energy in a
That's
creative
right.
way.
Oh, yes.
If you have a piece of matter that's not really doing anybody any good, you need to, turn it into energy in a productive way.
Oh, yes, we
There's
were
a good
very
deal of waste
energetic.
product because there were little chips of wood around there. We could have sent it to Los Alamos and had them turn it into a bomb or something.
We
but
could have
that's not
done.
us.
No, it's not us. No.
No.
Though bombs make a nice loud noise, didn't they?
I'll tell you what, I tried to put an atomic bomb on a record one time that we did on Girls That Chat, and we'd been putting all these weird sounds, so I took an atomic bomb sound effect record, played it, and it was the most evil sounding.
Horrible.
thing
So
I've
we
ever-
said no. That'll
You don't
never happen.
even if I maintain that even if you didn't know what at the time, if you heard that, you would say that is the most evil sound in the world.
Horrible.
No, I
So
would
we
never
wouldn't
put
know.
an
It's
atomic
not going
bomb.
on our record ever.
No.
We said. In
No.
fact, didn't we wipe it? We obliterated it from the tape.
Yeah,
didn't we?
yeah. It was so scary. There's something about nuclear weapons is evil.
The president.
I said on a TV show, an animated show one time, I had a character named Gus. This is really off topic, but he says, nuclear weapons is wrong-hearted. And he was right. Mission
Yeah.
Hill, folks, check it out. A great series. Nuclear weapons, before George Bush said it, is wrong-hearted.